welcome back to another episode of our devotionals. I'm so excited you can join us again today. And I've been thinking a lot about you guys. How are you all doing? Are you coping well with this situation? Have you been doing your schoolwork? I hope you have. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of homework. But listen, do your very best at it. It will pay off in the end. Okay, and in regards to other things, I hope you're, having fun with your siblings, playing games and things like that, and so that, hopefully time will go by very soon and things will go back to normal. Anyways, today I would like to do something a little different, and we want to study the David and Goliath Bible story. If you've heard it, bear with me. If you haven't, let's learn about it today. Let's read this story, David and Goliath. One day, David's father asked him to take some food to his brothers who were out at battle. David was excited to go. When he arrived, he found everyone was scared of the enemy. There was a big, strong giant called Goliath. And he asked and said, "Send one man to fight with me. If you win, we will serve you. But if I win, you and your people must serve us." David didn't understand why everyone was scared to fight this giant. David remembered that God was faithful and strong. When a lion or a bear would attack David and his sheep in the field, God would always protect David. David knew God would do the same thing again against Goliath. David said, "I will fight this giant." He went to talk to King Saul, and King Saul said that David must wear his armor to protect him. Saul was big and tall. David was small, so Saul's armor was too big for him. David said, "I don't need this armor to protect me. God will look after me." David went down to the river and got 5 stones. He went to fight Goliath. Goliath thought, and he laughed. It was a joke to him that a little boy would fight him. David took a stone, but put it in his sling and shot it at Goliath. It hit his head, and he fell right to the ground. God had once again protected his people. Wow, you guys, isn't it amazing that David was in a situation where a giant was bothering him, was scaring God's people? Well, let me tell you, we're in a similar situation right now in which this virus, the coronavirus, is scaring people. It has a lot of people scared of the future, how things are going to go back to normal. A lot of people have been sick and some even have died. You might be thinking in your head, am I going to go back to school? Or am I going to be able to see my friends again? All these questions that are going through your mind. But let me tell you, God is stronger than the coronavirus. The coronavirus is our Goliath, but God used David to defeat Goliath. And so God wants to use you. Yes, you. Even though you're little, it doesn't matter. If you pray to Him, if you believe in Him like David did, David knew that God was going to protect him, and he knew that God was going to help him defeat Goliath. And so today I want to tell you that no matter how small you are, it doesn't matter if you're strong or if you're skinny, it doesn't matter, because it's not by your power, it's by the power of God that's in you. That's how David was able to defeat Goliath. It says in the story that we read that David could not even use the king's armor. He could not use the shiny and strong sword or his strong shield to protect against Goliath. No, because it was too big for him. His helmet was way too big to fit on his head. The rest of his armor was too big for him. However, he says, wait a minute, I know who I am. I am David, and I have defended my sheep when the lions and the bears come against us to try to hurt us. I've defended him because the Lord has given me the strength and power to defeat those animals. And this is not going to be another something different. Today, I'm going to go to the river. I'm going to get 5 stones and I'm going to use my sling. Look at what I have here. It's a slingshot. It's a slingshot. Have you guys ever used one of these? I have used one of these. When I was little, like you, I used to make some of these with my cousins. And we used to just play tag outside. We used to go running and we used to kind of battle with these slingshots against each other. It wasn't the prettiest thing. Sometimes you could get really hurt by using this, but let me tell you something. David used his slingshot to kill the giant, to kill Goliath. And so, what's our armor? What's our slingshot today? Our slingshot is our faith in God. Our slingshot is our prayer. A slingshot is our faith that we will come out of this. That we're not going to be sad about it. That we're going to be patient. That we're going to be well, so that when this passes and God defeats completely this virus, that we're going to be healthy and strong to go out into the world again. Just like David did. He went out and he took some stones and he shot at Goliath using his sling. So I invite you today to be brave, to be patient, but also to have faith and never doubt that God is stronger than any virus. He's stronger than any problem you could have. He's stronger than any sadness that you could feel in your heart, because He gives you peace, He gives you joy, and He gives you the energy to keep fighting each and every day. You guys, this week we have another verse. By the way, how are you doing with that? Have you been practicing your verses? Have you been memorizing them? I hope so. Anyways, we have a new verse today, and it is in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 17 and verse 47. It's pretty much the end of the verse, and it's very simple. This verse for this week is very simple. It goes like this. The battle is the Lord's. 1 Samuel 17:47. Again, the battle is the Lord's. 1 Samuel 17:47. One last time, you guys. The battle is the Lord's. 1 Samuel 17:47. So this week, you guys, we're doing a craft based on the 5 stones that David made to use against Goliath. And what I did is that I printed these shapes. They look like rocks, like stones, and they have the verse printed in it. So I've already pre-made some of these. It says the battle is the Lord's, which is the one that you see right here. And all you need is tape, a piece of tape, a piece of paper that I've crumpled up. And you're gonna do this. You're gonna attach it to the back of it. And you're gonna stick it to form this right here. Is your stone. The battle is the Lord's. And we're gonna try to use it and see if it works with us. Okay, you guys, so we have our stones, and you know what? I'm going to try it, see if it works. Father, please help me. You're gonna put it in your slingshot. If you don't have a slingshot, there's ways to make your own. But let's see if this is gonna work. And I hope nobody's on the way. And our rock is here. This is the way David got his slingshot. Victory!
Ouch!
Oops, I think it hit somebody. Okay, you guys, so this is the end of this video. I hope you had as much fun as I did making it. I'll see you again next week, okay? Bye-bye. Have a good day.